What we see in Romans 7 should not be the center of how we understand our relationship with sin. Because it's so controversial, you don't have to get it off of the table, but you probably should look at what Paul says elsewhere, like in Galatians chapter 5. It's for freedom that Christ has set us free. So don't use your freedom. Or what Paul's going to say in Romans 6, say you died to sin. How can you live in it any longer? Or what he's going to say in Romans 8. Don't you know that you're no longer obligated to fulfill the desires of the sinful nature? And so Romans 7 is the oddball. It's very controversial. And what this is trying to argue is that whichever interpretation you take, the post-conversion version that Paul's talking about himself as a believer who wants to do good, it contradicts not only what he says in his other letters, but what he says in Romans 6 and Romans 8.
Yeah. Well, and he does say, I'm straining towards what is ahead. I haven't fully arrived, so we know there's still a battle, but we've won. And we have to live like that, right? He calls the Corinthian saints, and they weren't acting like saints.